Hi, welcome to this prenatal yoga class. My name is Calyn and I'll be guiding you through this practice today. This class will all be from the seat of our chair, so you can grab yourself a chair. You don't need a yoga mat unless your floor is a little slippery, then you may want to have it underneath for some stability. And we won't be using any props, but if you're on your chair and your feet are off of the ground, if your legs are a little bit shorter, then grab some blocks or books and you can place your feet there. So otherwise, we will come into a seated position on the chair and just wiggle forward a little bit so you're closer to the edge of the chair. And start to feel your foundation beneath you as you lift your feet up, really root down the soles of the feet. And then start to lengthen up through your spine so you grow tall all the way out the crown of your head. So your whole body is supported here. Invite your eyes to fall closed and bring your hands to baby. Send your breath right into the center of your navel as you feel it radiate outwards in all directions. So full long inhales and exhales. And having this sense of radiation coming out through all of your limbs. So notice this in your legs and your arms, your head, your spine. From that space of the navel, so just like baby is nourished from your placenta with the umbilical cord attached to their navel center, we're just bringing that awareness to our center. And take a few more full, long, deep breaths. Invite the whole body to soften. As the body becomes softer, just noticing the support from the earth beneath you, the connection that you're making to the chair, and your soles of the feet to the ground. You can open your eyes. Bring your hands down to your legs. Just widen your feet a little bit further apart. And then just hinge forward from the hips. Come back up. Hinge forward. Come up. Forward. And up. And then really rooting down with your sitting bones into the chair. We'll take some half sun salutations in our chair. Inhale, open your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, come forward. Bring your arms forward. You can just place them above the knees into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to the sides of the chairs and lift your chest forward. Exhale again, forward fold. So you can stay with the support of the hands just above the knees or allow them to travel down towards the ground. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back up. Palms together, exhale, hands down through heart center. So take that 2 more times. Inhale, open the arms up to the sky. Reach the chest forward. Exhale, melt down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale again, forward fold. Really press the soles of the feet down into the mat. Inhale, arms open all the way up. And exhale down through heart center. So one more. Inhale, open your arms. Take a big, big breath in. Exhale, come forward with support or lowering the hands down. Inhale, lift the chest forward, lengthen the spine, gazes down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way back up. And exhale, travel the hands down through the space of the heart in Namaskar Mudra. And then you can bring your hands to your legs. Bring your shoulders back and down, really lengthen up through the spine, and then start to straighten your right leg. You may want to move forward on the chair, just make sure you're comfortable, and then have the toes pointing up and really straighten the leg. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. And again, the spine is nice and long here. Stay there for a couple breaths. You can stay lifted, or if it feels okay, you can start to hinge forward. Just avoid putting any pressure on the knee joint. Inhale, slowly travel your way back up, and then start to lift the right foot off of the ground. And then you'll be bringing the knee in towards the chest, but leave lots of space for baby in center. Hands can come to the shin or just in front of the knee. Lengthen your spine, close your eyes here, really feel into all the sensations. Bring some awareness into your your right foot. Spread the toes wide apart. And then you can bring the left hand down to the left leg, open the right knee out to the right hand side. Work within your range of motion. So just really respect how the body feels and don't push yourself too far. Slowly come back through center. Bring the right ankle just above the left knee. And then just see how that feels for a moment. Rock a little side to side so we start to open up into the hip. And then come into stillness. We're in our figure 4 position. This part's optional if you want to open in the foot a bit more. We're going to start to interlace the fingers and the toes. So fingers in between each one of your toes. And if that doesn't feel good for you, you can come out of it. But this is a really good opening for the foot. So if you spend lots of time on your feet, or just pregnancy in general can make your feet a bit sore, you can move the toes front and back. And then you can stay with that hold or let go of it if that's better for you, and stay lifted or start to hinge forward. Hand can come to the inner knee, or arm can come. And slowly come back up. And you can release the fingers out from the toes, lower the right knee back down, and then just rock your knees side to side. And left foot comes forward, bring the heel down towards the ground, toes pointing up. Really lengthen up through the spine. You may want to stay here. If your hamstrings are uncomfortable with a really straight leg, you can always have a micro bend into your knee, and perhaps folding forward. And slowly make your way up. And then you can lift the left foot off of the ground, hug it in towards your chest. As you open up in the chest, still lengthen up through the spine. Keep some awareness in the sole of the left foot, so spread the toes wide apart. And then you can bring your right hand down, open the left knee out. And slowly come to center. Bring your right ankle on top, left ankle on top of the right knee, and rock a little side to side. And come into stillness. If you'd like to open in the foot, bring the fingers between the toes. And then you can just move your foot around a little bit, see how that feels. Maybe staying with the hand that way. Or taking it out, sitting up nice and tall, or coming forward. And slowly make your way up and release the foot down, rock the knees side to side. Bring your feet wide, toes can point out, and then just bring your hands just above the knees, and you can bring your chest forward, come back up to seated, come forward again. You can hinge from the hip joint and then back up. Bring the left shoulder forward as you bring the right shoulder back. And slowly come through center all the way to the opposite side. And come back to center. Straighten your right leg out. You may want to move forward a little bit more, and you can point the toes. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Avoid too much pressure in the knee joint, so if you want to put your hand on your thigh, or you can even come onto your forearm if you want to open a bit more. Just be aware that your body is more flexible at this time because of the hormone relaxin being produced, so you just don't want to go too far. Inhale back up to center, and then move to the opposite side, extending the left foot out. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lower down, both feet come in, and then just swing your legs out to the right-hand side so you're sitting sideways on your chair. Bring your hands to the back of the chair, really lengthen up through the spine, all the way out the crown of the head, and start to twist to the right. Gaze can come over your right shoulder. Inhales and exhales really fill up the entire spine. So you can feel that lengthening of the spine moving with your breath. And slowly come back to center. And we'll move all the way to the opposite side. So sit up nice and tall. Have the feet firmly planted down onto the ground. Grab the back of your chair and twist over the left shoulder. Elongate the spine. Relax your jaw. And slowly come all the way back to the side. Bring your knees back out in front of you. So you can move to the edge of your chair if that's best for you. And expand your arms out to the sides. Really create space between each one of your fingertips. So palms are really, really open, fingers are open. Squeeze your shoulder blades together back behind you. Inhale, lengthen even further. Exhale, right arm comes under left, and then wrap the arms around one another, palms together. If this is too strong for you, you can hug onto the shoulders with opposite palms. Otherwise, keeping the hands up and your elbows up and away from your face. Eagle arms. Really great release for the upper back and the shoulders. This is great for relieving any pain in that area. You may find if you're feeding baby, you may be hunched over, and this is a really nice release. Inhale, lengthen out to the sides. Take a couple breaths here. Really feel the breath as it moves within you. Exhale this time, left arm under right. And palms away from the face, elbows up. And you can unravel, reach out to the sides. Exhale, lower the hands down to your legs. And then just shake your shoulders out a little bit. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Keep it low as you bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. And slowly come all the way through center to the right hand side. Just notice if your left shoulder is traveling up, see if you can allow it to relax down. And slowly come all the way back to center, and then lengthen up with your head. Bring your arms back behind you and grab onto opposite elbows. Soften the shoulders down the back. And release. Inhale deeply as you reach up to the sky, palms together, gaze comes up, full breaths here. And slowly lower the left hand down to the side of the chair. You can even grab onto the chair and then reach to the side with your right arm, and creating lots of length and giving yourself space to breathe. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right arm down, reach with the left. Inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, arms and hands down towards the knees. And then you can slowly start to hinge forward. Bring your elbows just above the knees for some support to start off with. Really cascade the upper body down over the legs as you allow any tension to melt away. You can stay here with the support, or if it feels good for you, come onto tented fingers. You could also use your blocks here, or full palms if the space is there. Just make sure you leave lots of space for belly between your legs. And close your eyes. Open your eyes, look down at the ground, and then slowly make your way back up into your seated position. So just make sure that you're sitting in a comfortable fashion and start to allow the eyelids to close as you soften your jaw. Bring your hands back to baby. Back to that inner radiance. Allow the belly to move, to rise and to fall with every inhale and exhale. And just notice and sense what you can feel in the space. Just being an explorer of the body as we connect our breath to our body and to release and relax the mind. And take a releasing breath. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale gently out the mouth. Hands can come back down to the legs. Softly open the eyes. Hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. Hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could give it a like, comment below, or subscribe to my channel, that will help me to be able to create more content for you. Thanks so much. Namaste.